there, welcome to Angelica's Corner. My name is Angelica, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing how to make a weekly budget. If you like seeing videos on budgeting and savings as well as becoming debt-free, go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. So here I have a bullet journal. You could use a bullet journal, any journal, a notebook, anything that you could write your weekly budget and be able to go back to it is okay. So today I'm going to be using my Tomboy water-based marker. The way I set up my budget is honestly very simple. I don't like to do a lot of crazy stuff and have all this extra stuff here. My setup is very simple and easy to follow. So I'm going to start with my month and I'll write paycheck and the number. So I'll just do like a copy of my most recent one, and I'm gonna do May. My handwriting is not the most beautiful, so please excuse it. I'm trying to learn calligraphy. Paycheck and then number 1. You could do print, however, just set it up whatever works for you. So I write that down. I'm gonna head. I like to, if you notice, I have similar colors in my videos. That's just me. So I may change it up later on. I'm gonna write here my actual amount. If you have a side business besides your main paycheck, or you have multiple streams of income, you could do main paycheck, paycheck number 1, paycheck number 3, and then total amount. I right now only have my one paycheck, and that's for $834 and some change, but I don't put the change. I try to stay exact to my number here. Now once I have that set up there, I'm gonna head and write my expenses in here. I'm gonna just do this here just to give it, make it look a little bit decent, give it some design. You could do sticker designs, whatever works for you, but this is how I do mine. And then when you do your weekly or bi-weekly budget for your paycheck, I will first create a monthly budget and write down all your expenses, and I will link it up here if you have not seen yet that video, so you go ahead and watch it once you're done with this one to see how to create a monthly budget. I have my alarm system, and I know that this is gonna come out on the 12th. It's really important to write down your dates. Why? Because it just gives you a better idea when your bill is coming out, and if you have it auto generated, or if you take the cash out and then you put it into your account, you'll be able to know when it's coming out and when that money needs to be in your bank, and to make sure that you don't forget. Now I'm gonna do here my car payment. So my car payment comes out on the 17th, but I'm gonna write here the 17th. But the way that this paycheck came through, it fell more in the earlier of the month, so I'm gonna be making a partial payment. My next paycheck, which comes out on the 15th, I'll make the rest of my payment. So right here now we have my credit card. I don't really use this often. I just had to make a quick purchase and I had to use it. So this comes out on the 3rd. And then my student loans, I am not going to put a date because normally it's due on the end of the month, but right now they're not charging us anything, so I'm gonna put 0. I don't really use my credit card often. It's the first time in like 4 months, so that's why I noticed that I wrote it wrong and I did it in the end. Okay, so once I write all my dates and what bill is gonna be coming out during this paycheck period, I will now write down how much is going to be. So my alarm is going to be $58 with 26 cents. My car payment will be $144 for my partial payment of 21 cents. My credit card is $27, which is what my full purchase was. And my student loans, I'm making a minimum payment of $25. So once I do that here, I'm gonna write total. And I'll just add up all my total of my expenses. My expenses are $58.26 plus $144.21 plus $27 plus $25. That is a total of $254.47. So after I do that, I'm gonna go here to the right side and I'm just gonna do, you could write calculations, totals. I'm just gonna do calculations. And then I'm gonna write, I'm gonna bring down the 834 minus my total expenses, which is $254.47. That'll be 834 minus 254.47. That will equal to $579 with 53 cents left. So I know now that after all my expenses for this paycheck, I have $579 left with 53 cents. So now we have my sinking funds, and if you don't know what a sinking fund is, I'll go ahead and link my video up here. You go ahead and see it once you're done with this video on what a sinking fund is. That is my next step after for my weekly budget, and I'm gonna write it right here. Sinking funds. For my sinking funds, I have currently 3 sinking funds. You could set up as many as you want, but right now my main ones are house taxes. So these, I put money every single paycheck. Car maintenance and house repair. So for house taxes, I do an automatic 100 into my account. For car maintenance, I'm gonna be doing for this paycheck 30 because I have a little bit more extra money, but normally I do 20. You could always do a specific set amount that will always go into that sinking fund, or however you want to put in there. And then my house repair, 20. So I'm gonna write here total, and that will be $150. So I take the $579 that's left here. I'm gonna leave the 53 in my account. It's no point in bringing it down. Minus 150. 579 minus 150 equals to 429 left after my sinking funds. So now we're gonna be doing my cash envelopes. And I write here once again, cash, boy, what's the E? If you don't know what cash envelopes are, cash envelopes is when you create certain categories, grocery, gas, of other other expenses that you have that you're going to be using, and you set yourself a certain amount of money towards them. That pretty much in a simple way is what cash envelopes are. My cash envelopes, the majority of them are always the same. I put a certain amount every paycheck. Sometimes certain of them, they do not get filled because I may have more expenses that paycheck than on my others. And we'll just start with my first one here, the one that I have set up, which is grocery. I'm gonna do here gas is my next one. My pet, medical, I'm gonna do spend, eat out, gifts, and I have one for Starbucks because I go there every week, so I just decided to have one set up. So as you can see here that my categories are very simple: grocery, gas, pet, medical, spend, eat out, gifts, Starbucks. You can have as much cash envelopes as you wish. However, when you have a low income like I do, or you want to save more than spend more, then that is when I advise to keep your cash envelopes the minimal as possible. The less cash envelopes and sinking funds you have, the more you will be able to save. So for me, because of my current income, this is how I have this set up, and it works for me. So grocery is going to get this paycheck 80. Gas gets 0 since I've not been putting gas because I have a full tank. My pet, she's going to get $10. Medical will be 5. Spend money, I will be getting 20. Eat out, 7. Gifts will be 50. I have to make gifts soon. And then my Starbucks gets 10. It gets auto generated into my account, but I always like to put in my cash envelope because I always put money aside for that. So right down here, I'm gonna write total. And that's going to be 80 plus 10 plus 5 plus 20 plus 7 plus 50 plus 10. That'd be 182. And now once again, you bring this down here. So 429 minus 182. 29 minus 182 equals $247. After my cash envelope's been stuffed and I will have left over $247. This $247 goes into my savings. You could call it maybe emergency fund, savings. I just been trying to add as much money as possible into my savings. So this gets generated automatically into my account. So once I take my cash and my bills come out, I just send it right over to that specific account. This is another way to be able to save money. Like, I have certain specific money that goes into my cash envelope. Just because, for example, when you're doing your cash envelope and sinking fund, just because you have a larger amount than usual doesn't mean that every single cash envelope or sinking fund needs money or that you need to put a lot of money. Here in this case, I just put specific amounts that I know that I'm gonna be using, nothing more. If I needed more for that month, I'll add more to it. Like, for example, gift, I did 50. Normally I just do 20, but because I have to make gifts for this month, I'm adding a little bit more. So you see how you adjust yourself. You know, your weekly budget is all based on what works for you. So once I do my weekly and I'm done with this, I add in my cart maintenance and house repairs to my cash envelope, and then I go to the bank and I take that certain amount money out in certain digits, like 20, 50s, 100s. So this is a simple way. You know, it took me a little bit longer to show it in this video, but I just want to go into detail, explain why I do this. This is how I do my budgeting. Very simple and easy to do. Honestly, guys, once you get yourself into always budgeting every single paycheck and budget your monthly expected expenses and paycheck, it's very good to save money this way, keep track of your expenses and see where you spend the most money on and where you could like take out of that and add it to another category. I do not deprive myself. I know to some people this is gonna be looking like, oh my god, like she barely puts any money for like entertainment and stuff, but this works for me based on my income. And this is how, even though I have a low income, I'm able to, 1, save money, 2, pay all my expenses and not be late, and 3, be able to pay my debt. This is the way I do it, and I hope that you guys all love this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done so, and give it a like because it really supports my channel. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!